what hit home with me is she's going to be, and she is one of God's daughters, and she's going to be one time walk down the aisle and give it away to somebody, and I want that person to love and respect her. And so I'm like, I was thrown and blown by what he was talking about. You know, it hit me dead smack in this, you know, in the forehead, and it set me straight with a lot of stuff, and something I can run with and pass down to my kids, especially him, because he's going to be following my footsteps with that, you know, like one day, and I want to raise both of them in that direction. And everything the whole weekend was, I was fatigued. I was so tired. I think when after dinner, I was so weighted down. So I was just like ready for bed. When I eat, I'm like pass out time. And I got into everything. I got into worship and everything, and I was just beat. And I think I sat down on the back wall, and I kind of, there's a picture on Facebook. I was just like this, and I was literally in and out breathing, meditating. And I like meditated myself, and I passed out, and I woke up later just like, where am I at? I was lost. And but the next day it was just like fresh. Knew there was a set direction. Every session was dynamic. The middle of the day was insane with the 12 gauge and the 20 gauge. I never shot a shotgun. I can't believe my aim. 9 out of 12, and then the second round 4 for 4. And I had a blast. But what Saturday night, I don't think one person in that place did not feel or sense or got touched by the Holy Spirit. Like everybody was just, I don't know. Can't even put words to it. I felt such an overwhelming sense of God's presence from the head to my feet, and it was Sunday morning. Robert, is that his name, Robert?
Yeah.
He asked me, we got to talking over the weekend, and he asked me if I needed prayer for anything, and you know, I allowed him to do that, and prayed for my marriage, and then he also prayed for me as a husband, you know, everything all together, you know, father, and I've been struggling with the shoulder for a long time, and I have a lot of disbelief, so I know that it says in the Bible what it says, but like I don't really see it. I hear about it, but like I firsthand, like I went 2 weeks before and had a cortisone shot, and for 2 or 3 days I was in extreme pain. For a week I was in pain. And then right that weekend happened, I think it was Sunday morning, he asked me if I needed any prayer, and I told him about my shoulder. And then he also told him about my mind, in the sense of like being troubled by stuff that I used to filter my soul with in my past, where I won't be tormented and troubled with it. And he prayed on my shoulder, and it just started warming up and getting really, really weird and squishy and like warm, and like I felt like someone was taking something and searing me and coming out the back.
Wow.
And then when he prayed for and he put his hand on my back of my head, like my whole back of my head just ignited, and I felt peace. And all this week, I'm reluctant to push my limit on my body, because I don't know if it's disbelief, or I just don't want to throw it out of whack, or if I want to take the sledgehammer, beat something too hard and it just really hurts me. I'm taking it real slow, but like I feel 100%.
Wow.
I feel really good in my shoulder.
Praise the Lord.